Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Mount and Blade Warband Prophecy of Pendor 3.705. We are king. Yes, we are, and we totally deserve that. And so, what are our next steps? Well, first of all, we will have to create our own Knight Order. Well, no, first we will have to create our kingdom. How do we do that? Well, we go up here to our ministers. Oh, they're ladies. Hello! Of course, my lady, you can go. And you can go as well. I'm not taking you prisoner. And now we're asked on what culture our kingdom will be based. That is important because we will get the troop trees of that kingdom. They're all not bad, but in my eyes, the Solaron are the best because they might not have the best archers in skill, but they have the best archers in range and amount of arrows. Most of their archers carry 2 stacks of arrows, where the others only carry 1, so they have double the shots, and they have longbows. For close combat, they might not be as good as the Dashar Assassin, but the Solaron Halberdier is one of the best and hard-hitting close combat units you can have. And the Solaron Knights are without question the best knights available. So we're going with the Solarons. What else do we want at the moment? Nothing from you. Let's go downstairs. We can place our crowns here. That's actually a quite good piece of armor, if you ask me. Not as good, of course, as ours, but this thing is not lordly. That is normal. This thing is lordly. Do we have any idea how good that thing can be? Oh boy. Oh boy, I tell you. It might even be better. Let's take that with us. This is Malik Billy. He will help us with... He's our seneschal. He will help us with our Knight Order. That's the first thing we do. Well, first thing, we want to get recruits from the villages. Nice. And then, look at his skills. They're all miserable. This guy can do nothing. What do I mean by that? Well, for example, we go to the war room. We want to... have a baggage train, of course, because that thing is plus 60 moral. Amazing. And then we want to make our own Knighthood Order. Look what there is available here. But we, of course, want our own Knighthood Order. And, well, what shall they be called? Of course, they will be the Knights of No Fair Fights. Obviously. And what should they be called? Well, they should be called the Knights of... no, they shall be called the No Fair Fight Knight. And... No Fair Fight Knights. The sergeants, of course, are not as clever as the others, so they are the fair fight sergeants. And this will here be the fair fight sergeants. So, wonderful. Now we have our own Knighthood Order. Hooray! Now, when we talk to our Malik Billy here, and we say we want to upgrade our equipment, for example, we want better armor, then you will notice that it will cost us 101,000 gold to equip that armor to all of our knights. That is an amazing price. Oh my god. So what can we do to lower that? Well, I will show you. I want to train you, because the better his skill is, the cheaper all we build will be. For example, if we want to build something, for example, civic patrols, we'll pay 680 golds. So before we do training, we have to do some other stuff. For example, training. Pendor Plateman. We want to place some troops here. Yeah, they're all not very good, I know, but they will get the job done. They're only here to occupy space and to keep any attacker at least some rounds from or some hours from taking the city immediately. We will take care of anyone who goes close to our home. And the Fetisfied archers can stay here because I totally hate those guys. They're useless. Right to the bone. Okay. So, what else will we have to do? Well, of course, we'll have to send Letharian here to train our knights. So, give them everything you have. I want them to be as good as you are. Now, then we talk to Beatrice and give her a thief, Tismir. Hooray! And she likes us. Excellent. Then we want to train our town steward, that he becomes a little bit more useful. And this guy is totally nuts because he's going to siege us. Yay! +1 leadership! That means we actually now have leadership 10. Isn't that wonderful? So now he's trained, and now I will show you what I mean. I cannot upgrade the town because we're under attack. So we go to the castle first, and I show you what I mean. War room, equipment for the knights, better armor. And you will see, now it costs not 101,000, now it costs 78,000. I know that's not that big of a deal, but it is. Why am I not equipping the guys with armor now? Because they can only wear strength 18 armor because their strength is only 18. Once Letharian is done with the guys, they will have a strength of 30 and they will equip a lot better armor. So it's not clever to give them any armor, any equipment that requires strength at this point or any other skill. So the only thing I can actually equip them at the point now is with arrows, because arrows have no requirements. Same goes for the sergeants. Do they suck? Yes, of course they suck. At this point. Yes, we could improve their quality by investing gold and prestige, but we wait with that until Letharian has trained them. So, don't think we have any troops. No. We have no Sauron Knights and we have no Sauron Men-at-Arms, so nothing we can do here. We could accept only men or females, but that is no use either. So, before we go anywhere, let's make sure that we have some company with us. We want to have mercenaries, and the Unicorn Knights are pretty good, the Maulorons are pretty good, but actually I think those ladies here are the real killers, at least for now. Let's go back to the tavern, perhaps there is something new for us. There's a farmer who needs help. Well, there is only one village. Do you know anything? No, of course not. Do you know anything? No, of course not. Let's get rid of this guy. We are pretty good with him, so we will try to talk to him in private. Well, you should keep faith to your promises and not just injustice to others. Sometimes it's hard to balance those. Stick with your people you trust, I think, and it's isn't hard to go wrong. So, what do you think about your lord? He does not like them. That's pretty good. And now he will ask, what will we do as a king? And that is very important because that will help him to decide to join our cause. The question is, what is something he would like? Something more modern, like treating all fairly and uphold the rights of the commoners, or if I were king I support the ancients, because I will unify Pendor, or because I will rival you with. If I do that, that you normally only do if he's a greedy bastard. You could say that we should be king by law, but according to his answer, it's either this or that, I would assume. Either if we were king, or uphold the ancient rights. I think I take that one. Military, of course, he's safe of me, otherwise he would be dead. He's more comfortable with you. And yeah, it was the right answer. Now we say it's time to make a decision. And he comes with us. Excellent. So I want to ask you to follow me. And of course I want to our allies here to follow us. Let's go back and manage this town. And now we can build a lot more because we have gained, or our minister is trained now in engineering. And as you can see, the price has gone down 7 days. If we build something else, 18 days. Prison tower, 38 days. Hospital, 53 days. Cathedral, 103 days. 43 days. 78 days. 53 days. So we go for that because that's the fastest. So I think there is nothing new in the tavern at this point. No, there's this guy, but he will not do us any good. So we're ready to move out and make history as king. Hooray! We will be king. We are king, actually. We will be glorious. Well, but until that, we'll see us next time. Bye.